I unwrap it, and it's a box of athletic nicotine. And I'm like, what does this say about me? What kind of fucking degenerate am I that I'm like, that these are my gifts, nicotine and booze, and then Coors banquet socks? Like, what kind of person am I that this is my...
John, Dick, and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. And I don't even know where to begin. I haven't seen you in, like, I guess a week. You've been
Yeah, I guess so.
off. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This is coming out after all that. So.
Yeah, who knows when.
Let's start off postal, and this is a callback to one of our early episodes. Do you remember when there was a PA guy who was arrested involved in a interstate body parts ring?
Yeah. Wait, is this
that?
the third time we talked about this? Or was there another story that we called back? Because remember, there was one story that we called back
Yes.
a long time from before.
Yeah, there was more information that we had come across. So now the guy was actually sentenced.
It took that, just the entire length of this podcast.
Yeah,
We're going to have to start really digging into this story.
Just about.
We'll be the only ones breaking it.
So just to refresh people's memory, there was a PA guy who was arrested selling stolen body parts. There was a ring with like a morgue and a university, and they were selling body parts for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Jeremy Pauly was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Monday after the DOJ sought out a 15-year sentence for Pauly's role in a multi-state network of buying and selling hearts, hands, brains, faces, and other body parts. Faces.
Jesus.
You don't think of a face as a body part.
No,
like
not really.
It's like a part made up of parts. Like there's the nose and like, but a whole face.
It also hits different.
Like
it feels like a soul thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your face. Ugh.
Or like the Hannibal Lecter, like wearing a face. You know what I mean? He pled guilty to charges of interstate transport of stolen property and conspiracy of interstate transport of stolen property. Not human remains or any like desecration of human remains. None of that is literally just transporting and conspiracy to transport stolen property. That's wild. I
feel like they don't have like the legislation for the body parts thing. They're like, we'll never need this language in the books. You know what I mean?
Prosecutors previously stated Pauly relishes his position as a notorious, financially successful trafficker of human remains. I mean, as far as traffickers go, I mean, like, I'd rather you be transporting dead people than alive people. I mean, yeah, or children, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't know. I think we should let this guy off.
This guy's damn near respectable.
Like the Wolf of Wall Street or something going on here.
During the hearing, he said he regretted his role in the crime, said he never meant to harm the families involved. Also said that his goal is to help those who've lost loved ones, and that everything he does, he's trying to preserve the memories.
What? Oh, this guy's a sociopath.
By stealing them and selling them to somebody else? Like, what?
There's got to be more to this story.
It's like a heroin dealer. It's like, I just want to help these people find inner peace. Like, what are you talking about?
I just want to help them chase that dragon.
The defense attorney argued that he's unfairly become the poster boy of this case, arguing that Pauly in his oddities business is more about education than just making a profit.
Yeah, because anybody gives a fuck about this guy.
Right. Yeah, and Jared Fogel's just trying to educate people about weight loss. Like, you know, let's focus on that, not the. He said if Pauly wanted notoriety, like the prosecution claims, he would have done an interview with one of the many news reporters asking about the case.
No, they weren't.
Except for the fact that he was doing something illegal. Typically, people who are doing things illegal, they don't want to go on talk to news reporters and presented. Like, what are we talking about here?
And we all know nobody cares about any of this shit unless it's Sean Diddy Combs.
The defense also argued he was unfairly targeted by the Department of Justice. He was doing the things. He's not even denying that he didn't do it. Saying he did not direct anybody to steal human remains for him.
Yeah.
Are there non-stolen human remains that are just available for sale that you can do? Like, what? Like, I'm not even a lawyer, and I'm poking holes in all his defense attorney's story.
Listen, they're just like scraping the bottom. They're like, all right, we could say this. We could say he wasn't malicious. He's a really nice guy.
Video statements from the mother and grandmother of a stillborn whose fetal remains were stolen and sold to him were also played for the judge. They said when they found out where his body was, it was like losing him a second time. This man is sick.
All right, now I'm kind of siding with this guy.
In quotes, this man is sick. I hope you get your soul in order.
6 years, though? It's not that much.
Yeah. So on top of the 6-year prison sentence, he was ordered to pay a $2,000 fine and $1,700 in restitution. It's like, that can't be many body parts for $1,700. I mean,
I always wonder, like, so they always take the money. You know what I mean? When they bust like drug dealers and stuff. I don't like that much. It's like I didn't get caught. Like, I don't know. It's like, where's this money going? Like, I feel like the money never goes to like anybody that, like, they didn't go to the victims. $1,700. That's all he made. You know what I mean? He made way more than that. Where
maybe
all that
maybe
money
that's all
go?
they could prove. Like what he was
that's what
actually
he paid
caught
to
with,
the victims, though.
Right.
So they probably caught him with. They probably seized his bank accounts, and then who gets that money?
Right.
I always think of that when drug dealers get caught. It's like, yeah, but like he got away until now. Mm-hmm. So what you busted him with is what he should have to pay. Everything before that, I got away with it.
Yeah,
it
was June of 23. So like 2.5 years ago when we covered this story exclusively.
We broke the story. Listen, 20,
Officers
21.
discovered multiple gallon jugs filled with body parts.
Gallon jugs?
But that's what it was. It unraveled the theft of human remains from the Harvard Medical School anatomical gift program. So these were gifts that they stole and sold for profit.
You never re-gifted? You know?
So yeah, I mean that's enough. I just wanted to call it back.
It's so random. It's so funny
story.
that we even still have stuff to talk about with those stories. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I guess it was finally said they were seeking 15 years and he got 6.
Wow. That's crazy. That always, you know what bothers me? Receiving stolen property. Like, I didn't steal it. Like, how do you get in trouble for, and I don't know, like, the details of, like, how litigious that is or whatever, like, how much trouble you get in for receiving stolen property.
And is it if you knowingly did, or what if you don't know? And
yeah, it's like, it has nothing to do with me. He stole it. Like, punish him. I just bought an Xbox. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just bought a stolen item. Where's my reimbursement? Like, how does that work?
There was a whole thing when I was working at the music shop when we got some amps. So there's this, Marshall, Fender, like the major amp brands. So there was this amp line. It was called Dumbles.
Okay.
They're very like exclusive, like only like a few of them made, and
so like even
they're
more,
highly sought after.
Even more like crazy than like Orange. Like
yeah. So like just way more rare and very niche and specific. Mm-hmm. And we came across some like that. I don't remember all the different ownerships, but they were somehow like stolen. Like John Mayer had them at one point. I don't know if he reported them stolen, and it was a whole thing. I don't really remember how it all worked out, but there was some issue with it and like the morality, if for lack of a better word, or the whether or not it was right to have them, sell them, who should have the right to them, should they go back to the owner? So but it was weird.
He just left them at Taylor Swift's house. That's all that happened, and she just donated them. You know,
indeed. It's
like a hoodie. Like a hoodie. you date somebody, you leave your hoodie at their house. It's their hoodie now. You go.
Actually, it's funny. I'm assuming that there's like a whole song about that and a reference to that.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is like for years I didn't even know. Like there's one of her big songs. She has so many big songs, but like "Dear John" is about John Mayer.
Right.
loosely. Like, she never said it, but that is totally who the song is about. And like, I found out on this podcast that I found out like in 18 that's who the song was about. I know Kate was giving me shit about it. She's like, you like Taylor Swift. How do you not know that? I'm like, I don't know the lore. I just know that it's like she wrote that song. I didn't even know she dated John Mayer. I'm not in her personal life. I just listen to her music. Which apparently like she has a ton of songs about.
Well, the hoodie thing is funny because it's funny, like the angle I guess you can take for breakup songs. Ben, do you know who Ben Folds is?
I know the name.
Ben Folds is a musician, piano, but he has this. I don't know if it was. I don't remember the name of the song, if it's called breakup song, but like literally the lyrics is like the verse is like alluding to the breakup, and then the chorus is "Give me my money back, you bitch," and, and give me back my black T-shirt. Yeah. Like it's just the juxtaposition. I guess. I use bigger words when I don't know what word I'm searching for. But with that, and then Taylor Swift singing about a hoodie.
Well, she didn't actually sing about a hoodie, to be clear. But that's what I'm thinking of. Like, I think he just left him at her house, like leaving like priceless like guitar equipment at somebody's house.
I'll play you that Ben Folds song after. So speaking of work, I've been dealing with these trucks.
Yes.
Our lovely mail trucks that are they're called LLVs, the standard square cube that you see driving around delivering mail. They're supposed to last like 23 years. They were built to last like 22, 23 years. All of ours are like 30 plus.
Yeah.
And so do you being an avid Frasier fan?
Yes.
Do you remember the episode where it opens, and sorry people if you're not, but you should, where it's just like a comedy of errors. Niles, I think, is getting ready for a date in Frasier's apartment.
Yes.
And he's getting ready, and everything goes wrong. By the way,
I know exactly what episode you're talking about. And all you had to say was he's getting ready for a date, and I can visualize the entire... That's how many times I've seen every episode of Frasier.
And as he's getting ready, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like he leaves the iron on a shirt or something like that. He spills something on the pants, and then it ends like...
He spills wine on the floor, and then he grabs like alcohol to clean it, and then he sits it on the iron with the iron. The iron falls, catches that on fire. Yeah. He takes his pants, or he spills someone. That's why he was ironing, because he spilled it on his pants.
Right. So he's running around pantsless, trying to put out fires. Like it starts very benign, and it's a brilliant scene because there's no dialogue.
Yeah.
It's all physical comedy, and him just like the choreography of that was like sick to how to like he was able to.
He cuts his finger. Pat faints, which is
he
why
kept fainting because he couldn't see.
And then he wrapped it up, and then he saw it again and fainted, and then it's really good.
So it's just a straight like comedy of errors. So this is what I've been dealing with the trucks.
Yeah.
So like a month and a half ago or so, like my regular truck, when you're a regular, you have the same truck every day for your
every
route.
Route has an assigned vehicle. Right. Yeah.
So mine breaks down once, twice, every other month or so. And it's always the same issue, and they always like kind of sort of fix it. But anyway, mine was busted, and it was sitting in this graveyard of broken trucks for quite a while. And I just found some truck key and took it, and no one said anything, so I just kept using that one.
Yeah, it was one of the spares, obviously, yeah.
So I use that for a day or two, and that one breaks down on the street when I like during peak Christmas season, when I'm like in like the first half an hour of my route.
Oh, jeez.
So I have to call up, get a supervisor to come out. Already, like, it's a shitty day, already super heavy. My truck is jam-packed full. It couldn't have happened, like, at the end when I have, like, 20 packages left. No, it was, like, 300 packages
and
that I had to unload and reload.
Yeah, like, we're talking, like, especially this time of year. I know when it happened. Like, we're talking an entire route. Like, we have to load our own trucks. So we have the entire back is full of packages. mail is where everything because we organize. So we organize it exactly how we want it, how we like it, how it needs to be for the day.
Right.
And then you just got to take it all out and put it in another truck.
Yeah, it's already a longer day because it's like the Christmas season and all that. So I had to unload it and load it. And I was like cussing the supervisors out. And I was like, this is the replacement for my truck. Or this might have been the replacement for my replacement. There's 4 or 5 trucks involved here. So this might have been truck number 2 or 3.
Yeah. 2
may have broken down, then this one. But either way, when they came, I was like, this one that you brought me breaks down, I'm going to set it on fucking fire. Or I'm just going to like Uber home and leave the shit here.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did that, like, you know, it put me... all in all, waiting for them to bring me the truck, unloading, loading. It was like an hour and a half just gone from the day. So then the next day, I have another truck that I had to find myself.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember. It's a blur now because it's been a couple weeks. It may have worked for a day or two, but then that one stalled out. And then I get the mechanic, not the mechanic who actually wears a USPS uniform.
So that's actually VMF.
Right. Yeah. Not the other guy who actually knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
This fucking guy tries. I'm like, this thing. I start it as soon as I pull forward, it just stalls.
Yeah.
He gets in and he starts right up and he's like, huh? And I'm like, of course that happened.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you gotta do this, or are you turning the wheel, or are you just starting it and just slamming it right in the drive? And I was like, I don't care. Yeah, I've been driving all of these trucks for 10 years. I'm not doing anything different. You're not gonna gaslight me into thinking this is something that I am doing.
Yeah.
I was like,
the vehicle they move like it's what cars do.
Right.
You can just drive them.
And he, of course, at this point, the car, it's been running for a bit. He puts in drive and goes forward, and then he's looking at me like I'm an idiot. And I'm like, no, this is not happening. I was like, so I get in it, and I start it, and I pull forward, and it stalls, and then he comes back. And I'm like, see, it's not me.
Yeah.
I was like, do you think I want to be here looking at your dumb face? Like, he was just trying to not do any, or fix it or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you gotta, the way you drive, or he was just not willing to fix it. He was trying to tell me it was how I was driving. It was making it stall out. So I was like, okay, fine. So I go in, I give the key to a supervisor. I was like, here, somebody else can get stranded with this today. And I went and found another key.
Yeah.
So I go and find that truck. And I go, and it actually starts. And then I pull it around to a spot because it was in like bumfuck Egypt, like way the fuck away from the actual building. So I pulled it around, and then I bring my stuff over to load, and the back door doesn't work. So, and the guy comes over and like he sprays it out, and it's still not working. I don't know if I should say what he did, but he got it to the point where I could open the door and close the back door. I'm missing a couple things in this because it has been a couple weeks, but it was just like one thing after another. It was like, this is a replacement for the replacement for the replacement.
It's
like
truck.
4 trucks in. And then, so now I'm using another one that I've been using for a week, and it's going to die like any day now.
Yeah.
It just reeks of gas. It stalls out. And all of our trucks are sluggish. Like they all go like 0 to 60 in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This one, you know, the big hill I have to get up going down the main road to go to work, crawling.
Yeah.
I will have it floored, as much gas as I can give it, and it's just creeping up the hill. As soon as you get over the hill, it drives normal, but it just won't. And people are behind me honking and all pissed off. It reeks of gas. It stalls out occasionally. The heat just will stop working, and then I'll just like mess with the switch, and then it'll start working. But I swear, I'm working one more day tomorrow, and then I'm off for a week. I'm like, just let me get through tomorrow, and let that fucker die on somebody else. And it was just so maddening that like all within that morning, I had one that would stall out. That was the
getting
replacement.
gaslit. Now you're getting gas fumes.
Right. And then one of the other idiot custodians like smoking around my truck, and I'm like, "Go the fuck away! Like, what are you doing?" Because we got like a little bit of snow, and I had him put chain
The
chain on the
cables
one side, and he's like smoking. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a walk and let you set yourself on fire. But yeah, so that was the fun I was having.
Yeah, they're like LLVs are like snowflakes. They're all unique in their own way. They're all broken in their own way.
Right. I just want my truck back because I know the idiosyncrasies of my truck and its fuckery. Like I'm just give me my truck back.
Yeah, I've been off, and I'm hoping that like it doesn't break down too much because like mine, I think there might be like a transmission leak, and like and I got it. I keep forgetting to ask them what they do to fix it every time because I just write transmission's been slipping or whatever, and then I think they're just topping off the fluid and it fixes it.
Right.
So I think it's just like, because the thing is they don't like it's because it's government. So like the bigger repairs they have to send to VMF to like the bigger, like the postal mechanics.
Right.
And they don't fix things until they break.
Right.
So if your engine's acting up, they won't fix it until it blows.
Right. Until you're stranded on the side of the road with 300 packages.
Yes.
Like they won't do any preventive maintenance. They'll just let you.
Yeah, and it's like the bigger stuff they just don't want to pull out. Like the one time they fixed, my engine did blow and they fixed it, but they did. And this is like the guy, like the fleet mechanics, the guys that are there every day. They were like, they brought my truck back and it died immediately. And it like overheated, and I tried to get it back to the office because my route's not that far away. So I tried to get it back to the office, and it died like steam, and like I had to pull over.
Rarely are any of them fixed on the first try.
Yeah.
Usually it takes 2 or 3 attempts.
Yeah,
and then even then,
attempted delivery.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering why your packages are late, truck's breaking.
Indeed.
But no, yeah, like I got so close back to the office. I should have went back earlier. It is on me. I should have known better. I was like,
well, sometimes you push it and you can. Like this truck, I've fully expected sometime this week to die on me, and it's made it so far.
Well, and this one was for sure. I knew better. I wanted to get my first neighborhood's close to the office. The rest of my route is like further away. So I tried to get the first neighborhood done and then drive back. And I was literally like 2 blocks away from the office. And I'm like, I should have just went back when I knew something was wrong. And it turned out that I blew the engine again. And the reason was because they replaced the engine, but they didn't replace any of the coolant hoses, any of the stuff around the engine. And one of those blew. And then I kept trying to use it.
Yeah,
it overheated and blew up.
They slap Band-Aids on. They treat symptoms, but they don't treat the root cause of whatever the issue is.
Well, they treated the root cause, and they didn't do any of, like, if you replace the engine, you'd think you'd replace the coolant, not even the coolant system, but at least the hoses, like the old dry rotted hoses that are clear. Like, you'd think, because that's cheap. That's like, we're talking about $100 or something for a few hoses.
Government efficiency at work.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they definitely do that. But yeah, I keep forgetting to ask them what they do to fix it so that I can just write that on the ticket in case it's like a mechanic that's not usually working on it. Just to tell him, all you need to do is top off the fluid. That's all you need. Because it'll like not shift, and I'll actually have to put it into low gear because there's drive and then there's 2 and 1. I have to put it in the 1 to move. It won't go in drive. I have to put it in 1 low gear, drive until it starts to like where it should shift, and then I shift. I'm driving a manual.
You have to turn the LV into a manual.
I literally, and I do it all the time. It's like after maybe like a couple weeks, it's like I think it's the transmission fluid that just gets low, and I have to manually shift it until it warms up, and then it's fine.
Right.
So I
mean, good thing it's not the fucking middle of winter. So
this is all year round for mine. But yeah.
Well, what else has been going on in the week since I saw you? Do anything fun, crazy?
Oh no, just like holiday stuff.
Yeah.
It's been so fun, mostly fun.
Nice.
Doing nothing. Yesterday I didn't drink at all because I've been drinking way too much recently. Just because I've been able to do whatever I want.
The season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got into speaking of Frasier, I got into sherry recently.
Oh yeah,
I didn't realize that they make because like
Lori
to me,
doesn't mind.
What'd you say?
It's a girl's name. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a weak joke.
No, it's funny.
If I could, I'm not going to elaborate any further on that. But I think you know why that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Okay.
That is very funny.
But I can't elaborate on
just
any
hit me why
further.
that's funny.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, good idea. I would have to cut it anyway.
So Frasier,
So like I didn't realize that. So we went to actually that restaurant that you asked me about, the Horse Inn in Lancaster. It's a really nice, like not fine dining, but upscale, but a casual vibe restaurant. Really good restaurant. And we were there with a friend, and I saw like on the dessert menu they have desserts, and then they have dessert drinks. And they had a couple like cocktails, but then I saw it said like sherry, and I'm like, is sherry a dessert? Like I didn't realize that it was a dessert wine.
there are dessert wines
because of the cooking one. I thought whenever they would say, because they always say like Frasier will always be like Sherry Niles, and then they'll have a sherry or whatever.
Right.
And I assumed it was just like a real dry, pretentious wine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like knowing that show, I thought that it was just like something pretentious people drank and acted like it tasted good.
Right.
When it's really just dry bullshit.
Yeah, and I've never seen anybody drink it. I've had it in stir fries. It's good in stir fry or like cream of crab soup.
Yeah,
or bisque.
this is a different thing.
Okay.
Because that's dry and very bitter or whatever. They make dessert cherries. They're like liqueurs basically, like amaretto or something you could sip on. And I saw it on the menu and I was like, because Lori has a better palate than me, so it's like I was like, if I don't like this, do you want it? She's like, yeah, I'll drink it. She can like appreciate anything. She likes whiskey and stuff. I don't, but I was like, if I don't like this, you're gonna have to drink it because I don't want to waste it. And I took a sip and I got it. It was like fucking delicious.
Nice.
And it was like so sweet. It was like a syrup almost, like a dessert. It was a dessert wine. I'm like, oh man, I've been missing out on.
God, I can't imagine that after a full meal and then having that. It seems like something that would put you right to sleep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that probably doesn't help for
like
that.
a syrupy sweet wine after a full meal. Like good night.
It was delicious. It's so good. So I've gotten into like they're hard to find because some of them aren't. I don't like them as much. Like some of them are still kind of dry, even though they're kind of like supposed to be sweet. So like, which is always terrible. Like hard to like get. You know, it's the same thing with like any, I guess, liquor. It's like you don't really know until you try it, and buying a whole bottle of it sucks because it's like, oh, this is going in the trash now. Like, but yeah, so
that's why you got to lower your standards and be an alcoholic.
Coors Bank,
because at the very least, it's functional.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I've gotten into like sherry recently, and it is very good. It's delicious. And then there's also ports, which is also a cooking wine.
Yeah.
But again, they also make dessert ports, which are delicious also. Actually, those I actually have a better hit rate. I think I've liked every dessert port that I've had. Some of the sherries I don't like. And then there's a Marsala. They make dessert Marsalas. They're all cooking wine.
Well,
I had no idea that that they made sweet versions of these.
I've never heard of anybody drinking Marsala.
I'll have to bring you some. It's delicious. I mean, it's like, it's cool because it's alcohol, so it still has a lot of sugar, and I'm sure it's bad for you, but it's not like cookies like we were talking about before in another episode. Like, it's not like complete, I'm assuming it's not just full of refined fucking white sugar. It's like and it's actually a nice little dessert to end. I think it's called, what's a digestif? I think they call them.
Right, as opposed to an aperitif.
Yeah.
Which would be like a before.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah.
I could be making.
No, you might.
Up,
I think you're right. Yes, I do think
it sounds right. So we're gonna go with it.
We're gonna go with it. But yeah, it's a digestif. I guess it's kind of like what you would drink after. There's a common liquor that's a digestif. Is Jaeger considered that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay,
no.
maybe I'm thinking.
I have heard of like cognac or brandy.
Well, maybe I'm thinking amaretto.
Yeah.
Amaretto might be considered a diet because you can just sip on that or have like amaretto sour or something. But yeah, so I've been into those. They're very good. And for Christmas, she got me like a box of like 5 of them. And then she actually tracked down the one that we had at the horse.
Oh, wow.
And she had to like order it from online from like New York. Cause it's like not, sometimes restaurants get like exclusive access to like different liquors and stuff and wines. I'm sure wines, it's big for some, right? You probably can't even get a lot of wines at like the state store or the liquor store or whatever. But yeah, she like tracked down, and it was funny. One of her gifts, so she gave me those, and then on Christmas Day we had like people over and stuff, and one of her gifts was the nice one, the one from the horse. I was like, this is so awesome. And then the next gift she gives me, I unwrap it, and it's a box of athletic nicotine, and I'm like, what does this say about me? What kind of fucking degenerate am I that I'm like, that these are my gifts, nicotine and booze, and then Coors banquet socks? Like, what kind of person am I that this is my, and then I opened the box and it was
You had
actually
a whole bunch of ivermectin in your stocking? Like,
just nothing but just, yeah. And she's like, and then I opened the box and it's actually really these like really nice steak knives.
oh, nice.
So I was like, okay, she just used my box that I already got, but it was hilarious. I'm like, God damn it, I'm opening these in front of people. Just like, we got Sean booze.
At least she used your box once in a while. This is the second. This is the second episode. Sorry, you get jokes
Don't
like
sell
that.
yourself short. That was fine. The Sherry one was very funny. Inside joke, but but no, yeah. So that was fun. Yeah, just been. Yeah, I need to quit my job. It's been very sick. Yeah. I like got to.
I need to quit your job too.
Yeah, we need to quit
our jobs.
Yeah, just been. I got to skate once so far. I'm probably gonna skate again this week, nice. Which is always sick. I got to catch up with some people that I just randomly ran into at the skate park. It's always nice. Feel like it's kind of like I don't know, just awesome. I get to like skate all day and then go, and then it's like Christmas time, so it's like nice. You know what I mean? Like I go home and it's like her daughter came from Pittsburgh. She ended up coming instead of us going out there.
Nice.
But yeah, it was just like nice. Came
That's
home
always
and
good
watched
to
Stranger
travel
Things.
to you. We're trying to because we always have to run around like to all these different places. Doesn't help when your parents are divorced and you got to go to 2 different. All that. But it's like we got the kid now, so it makes it even harder to. So it's like can we maybe host next year? Like but we're also farther away from everyone, and
then they have
they're
to travel.
all. So it's a tough thing. I'm hearing a lot of grief about Stranger Things. I didn't see it. But people are up in arms about the final. Is it the final episode?
It didn't come out yet when we're recording this.
Okay.
We're recording this like a few days before New Year's Eve.
Oh, so I guess maybe I'm saying the final episode of what, or the most recent episode?
Yeah, people
are up in arms about. I don't want. Maybe I shouldn't just say it because it's spoilers, or you know. What I mean, I haven't. Seen
I guess you want to. I always want to do this on the podcast. Let's put What do you think? How long do you think this conversation will last? 2 minutes?
Good question.
5 minutes? Let's do 2 minutes.
Maybe you could put the timestamp here and go to this timestamp when after if you don't want a spoiler, go to this timestamp.
If you don't want a spoiler, go to this timestamp. So, but the coming out of the closet thing,
right?
So here's the thing. I agree with like the sentiment of like people forcing messages into shows or whatever. Like I get that. This isn't really that. Like this, you didn't even see it, so you don't even know, right? So like the scene is just like kind of like a big scene of like one of the characters coming out of the closet or whatever. And it's like, first off, it's not really that off-brand of the show to have like a heartfelt, goofy, awkward scene like that. And like it's literally I actually will defend it. It's literally like first off, it's an ongoing theme of the show. Not necessarily, I don't want to say theme, but like looking back, there's literally so many hints that I didn't even get of like this kid being gay. And it's like, even in like the first season, they even mention his dad. He's like, yeah, Lonnie thinks he's queer. Like, it's like literally something that if you didn't, I didn't pick up on it on the first like watch through or whatever.
Right.
But also, if you don't care about me spoiling it, he's like one of these kids, and like he's one of the kids that gets like, he's like the first kid that gets abducted by the evil thing. And literally, he, in like one of the episodes before that, or 2-3 episodes before that, he says, "This is why I took you, because you're weak. This is why I take these are the kids who I take because they're weak and they are weak, so I take them and I use them for me. They are better off. I'm better off using their whatever power." Like, you know what I mean? And it's literally him like coming out as gay it literally makes sense for the entire series. Like, it makes sense for the entire story of him being like, him not being weak, him like be like I don't know, like coming, like being brave.
Sentence.
Yeah.
We're talking about kids here.
Well, I think he's I don't think. Yeah, you're right. I think he's an adult yet. I don't know what the ages they are at this point in the show, but it's literally like him being brave and like standing up for himself. It actually makes like sense.
Well, the pushback that I heard wasn't even that it was forcing a message. It's funny. It's some of the, and again, I know nothing. But the pushback I was seeing was that like, it was this pivotal moment in the series where there was like impending danger and peril, and he chose this moment to come out. and all the pushback I was seeing was people saying to me like, "Yeah, we know. Shut up and get to the task at hand."
Yeah.
Like,
and that is kind of.
I thought that was kind of funny that it.
Well, that's how it actually played out in the show.
Okay,
they were all like, they didn't say that, but they were like, "Yeah, man, it's cool. We're always gonna be your friend or whatever."
Right.
That's like,
but there's more important, like not more important. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, but there's like,
but the
more
world,
pressing
the
danger.
world is literally gonna end. So
right.
Yeah, it is more important.
But there's
literally
also,
we're trying to stop the destruction of the world.
But that's also on brand for the show because like what I have seen of the show, like I said, I'm not a hater because it's popular, but I just haven't dove in. But like Kate has watched it. There was the season or two ago where there's like they need to figure something out. The one weird gap tooth kid calls his girlfriend, and she makes him sing the Never Ending Story
their
song.
Their secret song, or the
it's from the Never Ending Story. So like, and that was like, so there's precedence. There's precedence for that. Like there is like. The world is at stake, and you're like, so
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's like on brand for the show to mix in this light. It's literally, and I always say this when I like a show because I'm not like a fucking asshole about everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to like, for me to like dismiss a show. Like, it's like, no, I'm in. You got me. Like, I love the characters, even if it gets goofy toward, like, you know, when shows go too long. People were always like, fucking went too long. I still like it. Supernatural went like 1,700 seasons. I think 15 seasons. They got goofy sometimes. Right. Some of the episodes were goofy. They had a Scooby-Doo episode. Like, they literally, like, so I don't know. People just hate everything. And I think this is just another one of those moments. But that is exactly what it is. It's exactly, this is impending doom, and he chooses, that's why it's funny.
Right.
Yeah, and same thing. That's a great example. That's actually, it's funny that you don't watch the show. You came up with a better example I ever would have. Like, literally, because like the cop, because they're talking over radio. Right. And the cop is like just sitting there fucking waiting for her. For them to stop singing this song, and he's just so pissed.
Which is why it's funny. It adds to the drama and the suspense and the
it like takes the like the drama and the suspense, and it just like cuts right through it into a goofy. Yeah, so that was my I saw that too, and I saw some of it. I didn't even see that. Like I saw like one thing, and I instantly knew the narrative. Like I knew what people were bitching about, and it was just like, no, this actually makes sense. And on top of that, it's literally like I've been rewatching it, and it's literally like a theme that like has been carried on throughout the entire show. So you're not paying attention if you think it's out of the blue or whatever. But yeah, it's stupid.
Well, speaking of series and watching series, good call.
I gotta write that timestamp.
So speaking of series, a couple deaths of actors I wanted to bring up. So this one I just saw before the podcast.
Yeah.
And both of these are actors from The Wire.
Really?
Yeah. One is I thought at first glance I thought it was Isaiah, but the name is spelled Isiah. So is
that's Isaiah, right?
No, maybe, but it's Whitlock Jr. is the last name. He's 71, so he is older.
Okay.
So in The Wire, he played Clay Davis, who was a senator, and he had this catchphrase like where he would like something as a lament, or he was like upset. He'd be like she, and like really drag it on. And a lot of The Wire, a lot of the characters were either composite of real people in the government and the police, or literal direct. Like so, apparently there was some person who would do that, like like really drag it out. But just the way he did it was like so perfect. But he passed. There wasn't any information on how. I mean, he's 71, so it could have been, anything. But another one was James Ransone. Ransone, could be Ransone, Ransone, but he played Ziggy Sabatka. So in the second season, it zooms out a little bit from like the straight street level crime into, okay, how are these drugs getting into the city? There's the ports and that kind of thing. So there's one of the bosses of the in the ports is Frank Sabatka, and his son is Ziggy, who is kind of one of these like, he's a fuck up basically. He means well, he tries hard. He's also trying to like sell drugs and like be cool. Like he just tries, but kind of fucks everything up. But he actually took his own life.
Oh, jeez.
And sorry, Tony Knuckles from the Lunsby Show, but like I'm mentioning somebody who did. It's not anybody I know, but I just wanted to bring it up because it was like kind of shocking. Even if you see him in pictures as an actor, not even from the show, he looked like pain. He just always has that look of pain on his face, which is, but he's kind of like lovable, goofy. Like he annoys everybody. And gets picked on a lot, but like you kind of want to root for him, and like you feel, gets a lot of sympathy, as you watch him. But yeah, apparently he struggled with a lot of substance abuse, addiction, and there was a really nice story that a woman told that she was being assaulted in the doorway of her building, and she was screaming for help, and no one was coming. And he apparently was in his apartment, like just jumped up. I don't know, maybe didn't have pants on or like whatever, just jumped up, ran to her aid, chased the guy down to like another building, and that guy ended up getting arrested. And she had a really heartfelt thing, like, if it wasn't for him, my life would be totally different. Like he saved me from being assaulted and that kind of thing. So like he was like, obviously like a genuinely good person. So it's just, especially
because he could have just ignored that. You know what I mean? You hear some shit and you're like, it's just another neighbor fucking around.
Exactly. So I mean, other than bringing this podcast down in mood, I just wanted to bring those up. Like I said, the guy who played Clay Davis, I was like, I mean, that he's older, so it wasn't like a shock. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, but this one was like tough. He's only 46.
Yeah, it's shitty.
just a really shitty situation. And I just wanted to bring it up. So if you continue not watching The Wire, you're kind of disrespecting the memory of these people.
True. That is true.
Just saying. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I gotta start.
Did you ever end up going back to The Sopranos?
No. No, I haven't. I was rewatching Stranger Things. I was watching something I've already seen. Trying to put,
Right.
I'm trying to stand up for Will Byers, and I just ignoring Tony Soprano.
Yeah. And I brought up like literally a sentence about an opening scene in
Frasier,
a 30-year-old sitcom.
Yeah. And we're back to talk about suicide. No, but like just with, I don't know, like I'm very like nihilistic, but simultaneously still, I don't like, I'm still like I think the world's gonna end eventually, but I don't know that. So like I still like
Right.
live my life the same way.
You might as well hang out and see how it ends.
Well, yeah, and I don't even mean like necessarily, like I'm not, I'm definitely like, that's one of the reasons I want like a farm and stuff, because I want to be able to just like hold out on a farm with fucking chickens and a cow or whatever,
Right.
and not care as much about shit like that. So I want that, but then I also that's not a good example, because I also just want to have a farm. Like I also want that just in general, but at the same time I also like, we do this. So it's like I like doing comedy. So it's like if I just worried about that, well, I wouldn't do this anymore. Because why would we fucking do this? Why would I do comedy when the world's gonna end?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's so many different things like simultaneously can go on.
And also at the same time, like comedically, like what's funnier than how much stock we put into like our reality, and then just like the thought of it just like ending would be like the most comical thing.
It would be
could
hilarious
happen. Like
to spend all this time podcasting and writing dick jokes to then have it all just go away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
or the
like
seriousness with which everything has become, and so heightened and intense with like politically, like socially, like all the things. Like it's like if we could just be wiped out. Like
exactly.
Like
a meteor could just fuck this whole earth up.
Yeah.
So it's like so it's I can't. So I try not to let shit like that consume me. So it sucks that people can't do like, because whatever they're going through, whatever somebody's going through, like that you could let that, like you can. I don't know how to do it, but there is, I don't know. I don't really know where I was headed with that. It would have been nice to not have to change the SD card in the middle.
Well, let me lighten the mood a little bit. We did the kids' birthday party.
Okay.
Second birthday party was just it was the Sunday before Christmas, and so it was a really busy week. Kid seems kind of like overwhelmed because it was just like a lot, and everyone wants to give her gifts and all that kind of thing. And I guess it wouldn't be a complete episode if we didn't talk about food.
Fair.
So it wasn't like a whole like family party. We had two neighborhood couples that we invited who have a kid around her age. One of them didn't show up because they were sick, so we just like stayed home. And then Kate's sister and brother. So it was like super small. Just we've done like for the baby shower, her first birthday, there were like events where we're like, let's just not do that. Let's just do something quiet at home, chill. So we did that, and so I was trying to think of like food that was like easy to make, easy to eat. So I just made a bunch of pizzas.
Nice.
I did not make my own crust. I'm not above using a Boboli crust. Dude, they're fine.
Well, yeah,
they're not like
it's so like dude. All the respect for anybody that can work with dough. I suck at dough.
Right.
It's the hardest thing I've ever tried. I mean, I've not even come close to being successful with like I can't flip a fucking pizza dough. Like it blows my mind how good people are at that, because it's like the hardest thing I've ever tried to do cooking.
Really?
I mean, is there anything?
I haven't even really tried, so I don't know.
I don't know what could be harder. You know what I mean? Like you can cook a soup is throw everything in a pot. You cut you know what I mean? Like I can cut any vegetable. I can I can cook any meat.
Baking is a weird thing, and I'm not like a big fan. I like
Yeah,
cooking.
but you can follow exact instructions.
Well,
with
that's
baking.
why I don't like it. Because it's just like cooking by number. Like I like kind of being a little looser, be like, and just adjusting things on the fly.
Yeah. But like
where
dough,
baking has to.
Dough, the fucking humidity can make it different.
Right.
If you're in the wrong state and it's different, you have to like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then like just every
the room temperature, the temperature of the ingredients themselves.
Yeah, man. Like I would love to be able to.
I bet
do
Lori
dough.
makes a ridiculous pizza crust.
She can do good, but she's not like a professional. But I think, I guess like reps at like comedy, repetition and practice help with stuff like that. And it's like, how often can we're not gonna fucking eat pizza every day? Like, like you got to get like a process down. So actually, I mean, if she makes pizza, it tastes great. It's like, it's perfect flavor wise. But like, yeah, she's made pizzas and it's like kind of difficult. But like a circle pizza, it's like she usually has done it in like sheet pans, which works.
Okay.
But to make a pizza, they're perfectly round every time. How do you like? It's so, and maybe I'm an idiot, but like it's so difficult for me. And then like kneading the dough, and then you stretch it out, and then it fucking shrinks back up before you even put the toppings on.
And to me, it's one of those things that's like the return on investment for the effort.
Yeah,
I don't remember what else we were talking about like that, but it's just like as much as you put into it, like.
Yeah, no, I would love to be able to do it.
I'm not above using a bubbly crust. So I just got a bunch of those and just made a few different types. Like one just like traditional cheese, one pepperoni, a barbecue chicken one. Like
I would be hesitant to do that for other people for sure. I mean, till I have it down, I'm not going to try making pizza for other people. I don't care if my pizza sucks for me, but if I have to make it for guests... Yeah, I'd do the same thing for sure.
But yeah, all that turned out fine. And then we did this past weekend, we did like a smaller Christmas thing with her family on Sunday, and I was just gonna make an appetizer. And this is a pretty badass appetizer. I'm gonna give like a little, I guess, recipe. It's not even really a recipe because it's just like literally throwing shit together.
Yeah.
But this worked out pretty well. I was kind of proud of it. I actually stole the idea from some other. It was either Christmas or an Easter on Kate's side, where somebody made something similar with these little like toast things with like apple and blue cheese and bacon. So I've kind of adapted that into a little easy appetizer.
Yeah.
You know, people come to us for football and food, so I don't know. So you go and
football is not a ploy to sell food.
Nice. So you go to the freezer section where they have like the pie crusts, so like, stuff like that. They have like the phyllo dough.
Yeah.
So they have these like little pre-made phyllo cups.
Okay.
You can fill them with whatever. So super easy. Just as a quote unquote, like if you got to bring an appetizer to a potluck, it's super easy. Just get these and fill them with shit that tastes good. You could do any number of things like buffalo chicken. You could do any flavors that taste good. Just throw them in these little cups, bake them for 5-10 minutes, and you're good. So what I did was get a bunch of green apples and just dice them up like pretty small, like really small pieces. Throw that in a big bowl. I would not do this again. In the past, I've gotten like just pre-chopped bacon. I would 100% do that again because I actually made the bacon and chopped it.
Yeah.
Again, return on investment for a potluck. Do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna get an award. Kind of like we were talking with Glessner about like the open mic. No one's gonna remember that you killed at an open mic. Like just just be adequate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ruin the party, but don't try to win the party because then you're going to be expected to do that. Be forgettable. Green apple, bacon, a thing of crumbled blue cheese, dump that shit in there, and onion jam.
Okay.
Which is fucking really good. So it hits all of those notes of like sweet from the onion jam and the apple, sour and funk from the blue cheese.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
And salty from the bacon. It's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. That sounds interesting.
I thought I made too many of them, and there was like only like 2 left by the time we left.
Nice.
So that's a little hack out there for people if you just want like a really simple food thing. Is just get like it's just green apple, bacon, blue cheese, onion jam. Throw that shit
sounds
together,
good.
and then just put it in the cup. Bake it 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, and I hate fruit usually, but that actually sounds like something I could get down with.
Right.
Yeah,
It's sweet, savory, so it hits all the things. So
yeah, that sounds interesting. It also sounds like a good idea. You can do anything with that.
Yeah.
Well, you said like you just said buffalo chicken dip.
yeah, you can put
With, like,
anything in
blue
these little
cheese on
cups. They're
top?
like just
Yeah.
pre-made. They're bite size, so like it's perfect for an appetizer
Yeah,
thing because it's already portioned. You just
yeah. We did the potluck mic at POV or whatever. I made jambalaya.
This is the first year I missed it. I wanted to.
Oh yeah,
There was no way I could have made it, but
No, yeah. Yeah, it's the worst time of year always. So for us anyway, I was off, so I was able to. It wasn't a problem. Or
that was the
whatever.
wife's last night working nights,
Nice.
so it wouldn't have been possible. But I was sad to miss it because I have made the last few. So
Yeah,
so jambalaya, nice.
Audrey was there. Yeah, it was. I don't know if you. I don't know if they posted anything. But it was the G hosts of Christmas Past.
So I did see that.
So
yeah.
it was Drew was in Michigan.
Mhm.
And then it was me. I started, or I like opened, which I didn't even know. So I during the like all day, me and Lori went to like lunch at the first post and like shared a bottle of wine
Nice.
and fucking. I was not planning on hosting, so we did that or whatever, and then we did, which I actually talked about it on stage. I should probably it went well, so I should probably like write it down or whatever. Maybe it might be a fun like story or something, but we went to the first post and so we sat down at the bar and we were just going to I was looking at the wine list or whatever. And I was just looking at the descriptions and I'm like, this one's kind of good. Like this one sounds good, whatever. And then the bartender came over and I try to like keep it moving. I don't want to, dick around, especially I want to get started or whatever. So I was just like, I'll take this one or whatever. And then as she walked away, I looked at the price because I was just reading the descriptions and I was kind of close to the bottom of the list. And I was just going off what sounded good. And I fucking looked at the list or the price and it was, it was $60
For the bottle?
for a bottle of wine.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something like
No, it wasn't-
160
no, it
or
wasn't
like
too
185
crazy. I mean,
or something
it's
like that.
pretty crazy. It wasn't great. I wasn't. I mean, I don't care, but I cared. I was like, well, that's unnecessary for lunch. You know what I mean? And I was, and I'm
the
like,
wine costs more than the food. Like,
could have. It definitely cost more than my meal. It might have cost more than both of our meals. And I like saw that. I'm like, all right, well, I guess we're doing this. Hopefully it's good or whatever. And she came over and when you get wine, they usually pour a little bit and let you taste it or whatever. And I'm like, I'm fucking saying yes, no matter what it tastes like. I would never, luckily, I mean, red wine, you can't, there's no
take that away. What is this, peasant wine?
give me the $15 bottle. This
Bring us your finest Boone's Farm.
And I'm like, and we're sitting at the bar, which she was giving me shit because I was wearing a hat. I was wearing like a skate hat, like this. I was wearing a Thrasher hat, basically. And I'm like,
Ordering a $60 bottle of wine wearing a Thrasher hat is amazing.
yeah, literally. Hell yeah. And I'm like, well, I can't back out now. I'm not looking like this. I can't be like, actually, I'm sorry. That was like kind of expensive. Could we get like a different bottle, please? I
You gotta
can't.
lean into it, like I'm a skate influencer and
But now you're coming out of the closet. No, and I'm like, well, I can't back out now, not looking like this. If I was wearing a suit, maybe I'd be like, actually, I don't really want the whatever. So, and it was good. I don't know if it was worth $60, but it was very smooth wine, but I was like, I didn't need, I don't know if it was worth $60. I don't know, But yeah, anyway, but
That's why I'm thinking of Pulp Fiction where they're talking about the $5 milkshake. And he's like, that's a really good milkshake. I don't know if it's worth fucking $5. Like, he makes such a big deal about a $5 milkshake. It's like, I don't know if a milkshake exists less than $5 at this.
That's funny.
Current,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
that is hilarious.
Like, I think any milkshake you're going to get is going to be at least $5.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I would be skeptical if it was under $5. Like,
Right.
is this expired milk? But yeah, it was good wine, and then lunch was good and stuff. But yeah, I just thought that was fun. I kind of like told that story on stage, and it kind of got some laughs and stuff. Trying to do more of that. If the something, I don't know, if the occasion calls for it. It's definitely a different phrasing that I'm thinking of, but it's escaping me right now. But anyway, we went to the potluck, and it was the ghosts of Christmas. So me and Ziegler were the ghosts of Christmas present.
Okay, right, because you guys currently
we were currently host. So then I did like 3 people, Ziegler did 3 people, and then Shahan.
Oh shit, was that kind of party?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice.
I bring the low-hanging fruit to the potluck.
Yeah, it's that kind of party. But yeah, so everybody had 3 people to bring up or whatever.
Nice.
So yeah, it was fun. It was a really fun, a fun open mic.
Decent amount of people come out. And
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't that many people, but it was enough that we did it in the big room, and the people
nice.
were like,
hell yeah.
lively.
Last
enough.
year was in the smaller room. So
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it was lively enough that it was fun, and
yeah.
everybody was, there was some people that weren't comics there. A decent amount actually.
Yeah, I'm bummed that I missed this one. But
Yeah, well, maybe next one.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool. I don't know. In hindsight, we maybe should have started with the ghosts of the hosts of Christmas Past, because it was getting very, very open mic-ish towards the end. And Audrey was the last one. I'm like, this is kind of fucked up. Actually,
Yeah.
she never comes around,
She's stuck at the
and
end.
she has to get the last.
Yeah, it should have been past, present, and then future. Like a couple of people doing it for the first time.
Yeah,
maybe,
in hindsight, we
you
should
know?
have did it in reverse.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, Ziegler was like, yeah, we don't have any future hosts because there is no future. So,
Nice.
but no, it was a fun time. It was fun to see. Shahan hasn't been around for a little while, and then Audrey wasn't around. But,
Right.
yeah, so that was fun to catch up with them. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I did make jambalaya, and then I gave some to Drew and Malik.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, speaking of Malik, 0 Day closed
I saw
their
that.
tap room, which sucks. Yeah, me and Lori went up there for the last day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought they just they had to empty the taps, so it was just free beer. I didn't realize it was like that or whatever.
Oh,
so yeah,
what are they gonna do? Leave it there? Like,
exactly. Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. That was really fun, but also kind of sad, just because it was oh man, this is a bummer. Everybody was in good spirits and stuff, but it was damn, this is the end of this tap room. It's really sucks.
Yeah. It's oh wow, what a reminder of how cool this place was, and all the people what a good hang it was.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it felt. It was definitely bittersweet. But they're still around. I mean, they're still going to be around. Shout out 0 Day Brewing Company.
The guitar shop that I worked at, it was in Catonsville, Maryland, outside of Baltimore, and then when I started working there, he was also opening a shop up here in York. It's roundabout how I ended up living up here. But they had a tradition. He had several locations and would close, and there was actually one in Catonsville across the street. But when we closed the Catonsville one, they had a tradition of smashing a guitar on the floor and just leaving it there.
Yeah.
Not cleaning it, you just leave a smashed
That's very
guitar.
funny.
And this shop I had gone to when I first started playing as a young kid in middle school, and there was this orange Flying V. It was a neon bright orange, obnoxious color, and I loved this guitar. And we would go in, just kind of look around. There was a few Catonsville's kind of music, a music town.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 guitar shops, record
shit.
shops, and that kind of thing. So there was Bill's Music, which was the big one. There's a few others. And then the one I worked at was kind of more niche, more vintage stuff and that kind of thing. But I would always go in there and drool over this neon orange Flying V.
Yeah.
And when we were getting ready to close the Kingsville shop I worked at, and we were like, we just picked some guitar to smash, and the owner and his son was talking to us. Yeah, you remember the orange flying V at the last one? And I was like, you motherfuckers. It was this guitar. It was like, I could never afford it. I mean, it wasn't crazy, but it was probably like $400 or $500 bucks, which is like more than I could have afforded at the time, obviously. And more than I could have gotten like a parent to spend on a guitar.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently they just smashed that shit on the ground. I was so mad. I was like, you motherfuckers just smashed that shit. I used to come in just to look at that guitar.
Yeah. Oh,
So
man,
mad.
that sucks. That's so funny. Yeah,
Smashed on the ground and left.
nobody wants this. It's fucking, that's my hopes and dreams. Oh, man. Yeah, stuff like that's sad. Yeah, now it's my turn to bring down the podcast.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, that's what that was.
Oh.
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about fucking.
Oh, right. Well, actually, I just,
Oh, Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
had to we put our cat down.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
It was time. I think everybody was ready, including him.
Yeah.
And I think I said this, I don't even know if it was before, no, she was born. But really early on with the kid, I was like, I kind of hope he goes before she gets really attached.
Yeah.
He's diabetic.
Well,
he's
you got
ancient,
your wish,
he's like,
you piece of shit.
well, I mean, she would play with him. She liked him. She would call him by name, and she would go and like pet him, and like he would be kind of freaked out because she's being a little kid, like a little rough, and that's how we kind of first taught her to be gentle with animals, like and but yeah, he just kind of wasted away. Like he was diabetic, and we'd have to give him insulin injections, and to do that, you kind of like tent the skin, you pull up enough, and it just got harder and harder to get enough like. Meat to pull off. He was just skin and bones, and so I mean, like, hopefully he's not miserable anymore. He was basically just existing to drink water.
Yeah,
like we have one of those fountains that's like about this big and has like the flower on top and the water. He would drink like the full fountain a day.
Jeez, yeah.
It was just like a constant. Like he was just basically living to be a water filter. Like and just so it's sad and it sucks, but I mean he had a long ass life. He was at least 18, we think.
Okay, yeah.
He was from like a group of like strays or like a litter from a stray. So, he had a long life, and even with diabetes, lived long. It sucks, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Had to just make the podcast even sadder.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody else die? I'm trying to think.
I'm sure. I mean, if we think about it. Yeah, well.
In Memoriam 2025.
Yeah.
Sound off.
Yeah, you got anything else?
I don't think so. We already talked about our goals for 2026. I don't think I have. I've done zero writing like I said I would.
I have a kind of a tag / callback that I'm excited to try. I've like one or two new things that I want to try. I'm just looking forward to kind of getting back into a more regular swing of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of about it. I'm looking forward to the Church Satire show on January 30th.
Nice. Got my Valentine's Day show. Should be fun.
Right. Oh yeah. In Lebanon.
Lebanon. Wait, where is Lebanon? Is that out in the Middle East?
I think.
I think so. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Glad I made that joke with the Glessner episode. Like, all these comics go in the Middle East. Like,
yeah.
But I don't even know if it's in the Middle East. So I could just be a fucking idiot. So
yeah,
it sounds like one of those.
One of those. No.
One of those.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. It's not like Amsterdam over in the Middle East where I thought it was.
Right.
It's fucking literally on the coast. It's like you could see Britain from it, and I'm like, dude, it's in the Middle East, right? An Eastern European country? Is that what it is?
Sure.
This whole time.
I had a couple things I was gonna bring up. There's a couple like best lists, but I don't even know if that's worth getting into. There's one with music and one with comics.
Okay.
But I don't even know if that's worth getting into.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. I did feel some
vindication.
Thank you.
I don't know how I knew that. I thought you were going to say
We're finding the
it.
words. I probably would have said some word that was
well, it's funny because I thought
Yeah. But that's
That's the vibe I got from you. I knew you were about to be vindicated about something.
Exactly the word I was going for. And I usually don't even really participate on just random online posts.
Yeah.
But there was one that was like, what's the most overrated band?
Yeah.
So, of course, you know what I picked.
What did you pick? Would it be... Man, I should know this probably. Oh, Kiss? Is that what it was?
No, but agreed. The most overrated.
I should know this. For sure I should know this. I feel like you hate them, and I don't know who they are.
For sure. Talked a lot about it with Lennon.
Oh, Oasis?
Yep.
Okay. I always forget because I didn't know how much people loved them.
Yeah.
So, like, you knew how much people... I didn't know
that was
until,
my beef. If they were just a band like that, they
if
had
it was like
some hits and that
Nickelback,
kind of
it's like, all right, fine.
But people speak like they were the next Beatles.
Yeah.
They were like the disparity between how much praise they get and the level of praise they get and their actual output and talent is wild to me. I don't understand it.
Well, and then also just the way they act.
Well, that's
what gets me is like, oh, this guy's
too. It is
guy's a word that I don't feel like censoring later.
But yeah, and you know what? I got zero pushback. I got more likes on just saying Oasis than any post I've ever had doing comedy.
That's so
even posting shit about a cat. My cat. Like the most likes I've ever gotten was saying Oasis is the most overrated band, and I feel vindicated because I got zero pushback. And I was like,
funny.
yeah, finally, it's not me. I don't feel crazy. I felt like, okay, I'm not crazy, or at least not because of this. I don't.
Maybe I am not crazy.
I don't. Yeah, it's like it'd be one thing, like I said, if it's just a band you like, cool.
Yeah. It's just funny because that's like so far off my radar. I never realized like how much their fans loved them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I know like the Grateful Dead, their fans love them, and it's like I just miss me. I don't. I would love to love the Grateful Dead, but I also
can make an argument that.
But they also don't. I don't know. They don't sit there and talk shit on Jay-Z.
And that's the thing
at a rock festival either.
Music and life and culture would be no different if they never existed.
And that's to say the same for like almost every band.
Not necessarily, because a lot of bands have had influence. Like some people put Metallica on that list. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, but they did do a lot for like heavy metal. Like
exactly.
I just mean like the amount of
how many people have they influenced? Even if you don't like them, you can't argue their influence.
Yeah.
Who the fuck has been influenced by Oasis?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It's like, oh wow, this is some really bland music with some terrible vocals.
See, now it's getting now you're going. See, now you're going off the subjective. They're going off the subjective hill.
Yeah,
but no, I know what you mean. No, I mean, yeah, but how many bands have? I don't know. Yeah, there's not. It's hard to be that. It's hard to be influential. Like you have to be very great to be influential. I don't know how many bands. Like what 90% of bands are not influential. Is that fair to say? I mean, it's hard to say now because there's a billion.
Yeah,
there's so many bands.
And you can always draw influence, but I don't know. It's and
like changing music is a very hard thing to do.
For sure. But
especially now.
But one of the bands who has done it the least is Oasis.
Like, I don't think it's the least.
What did they change?
I don't know. I'm sure it's a good question. I wonder who has been influenced by Nirvana. Was influenced by Oasis. Do you know that? Just lying. Kurt Cobain told me. He told me personally.
That I believe. That I believe that Kurt Cobain was influenced by Oasis because I have often felt that influence. So maybe I take that back. I've often been influenced to buy a shotgun by Oasis.
God, I wish I could say I tried to set that up for you, but
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know where to go.
Let's end this.
It's been a dark episode.
I don't think there's a more appropriate way to end this episode.
No.
Pull the shotgun out.
So just in case anybody does like Oasis or has listened to them in the past week, we're going to put the suicide hotline down in the show notes. So if you're struggling or just have simply listened to Oasis, call the suicide hotline. You're not alone. All right. I think we've beat the hell out of that joke. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. See you later.
Take it easy.
See you next Thursday.